put pigtails in today.
I noticed.
needed
They're
this.
cute.
Thank you.
I got hair clips this weekend, so.
Yeah, we were both like, hey, I need this.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tay.
I'm Sid.
And today we've got more BE:FIRST reactions. We are doing the dance practices today. So we've done the dance performances and some music videos, but now we're, well, no music videos
music
for,
videos.
yeah, not for BE:FIRST, but for BMSG. What else have we done?
We did some live performances.
Oh, that's right.
From Fest. Salvia and Boom Boom Bag.
Yeah, I was like, I know we've done more BE:FIRST than just the one.
Yeah, it's just the videos haven't come out yet.
Yeah, because I'm being slow. Yep.
No, that's okay.
Anyway.
It's on purpose, surely. It's for the algorithm.
Absolutely.
Now that I can see you, I'm gonna take a drink every time you take a drink. I'm gonna like Pavlov myself into doing that.
Yeah, so something different for this video that you guys wouldn't necessarily know about is that I'm now sharing my camera with Sid. So Sid can now see me reacting.
So I'm not just like the whole time.
Yeah, so before Sid was not able to see me, I was able to see Sid because, you know, I have Sid's camera up over here, I can see. But Sid was not able to see me. We figured out a way for Sid to see me as well, so things go smoother, and Sid knows that I'm not just like clocked out.
Yeah, you're not just silent and judging me. You're actually listening and smiling.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got Boom Boom Back, Mainstream, and Masterplan. Again, this is the same collection of songs that we did for the dance performances. We're just doing the dance practices now.
They just fit so nicely as a trio.
They have the same vibes.
Yep.
Okay. So, just getting into it. Boom Boom Back.
Yes. I love this dance practice. I'm gonna say that for every single video.
I think you said that for every performance.
Yep.
Sota in the Hawaii thing again.
I mean,
Hawaii.
Literally. I love him.
He's so cool. I'm jealous of the way he moves.
Literally. To be honest, I don't know if he's real.
I don't know if any of them are real.
Ugh, I'm gonna have such trouble with not dancing to this. I love their formations. They're kind of simple because there's just 7 of them, but I hit them.
Yeah, I think that the formations work for the choreography, and I think that they like have that in mind.
Yeah. I like the camera work in this one too.
Yeah.
I know I told you it was static cam, but it's like, it's mostly static.
Right. I love him. me so monotone pilled right now that I dreamed about him last night.
Classic. I love Soto so much, bro.
He's so focused.
Yeah. And he's always locked in. Jun's crazy. Actually insane. Again, Junon's the only one wearing shorts.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I
also Junon's hat falling off right there. He just like takes it off. I'm like, okay. And then and you're like, oh yeah, shit, he's got blue hair.
Oh, that was such a good hair color for him.
Right?
So fluffy.
Yup. How does Sota do that? I don't know. I don't know how he moves like that.
That's the one thing like that I really love about watching them dance, especially Sota. Like obviously they're all extremely talented dancers, but there's like the way that Sota moves and carries himself, you can tell that he's been doing this for years.
His whole life.
Yeah.
Literally his whole life. His mom's a dancer too, so like
yeah.
actually his whole life.
Yeah. And it's just like, and it's not in like a distracting way. Like I don't feel like, obviously my eyes will gravitate towards him, especially if he's doing something particularly cool or there's like a particular move and he's hitting it like,
Yeah,
you know, really good.
or like if he's in the middle.
Right. But it's not like when somebody else is in the middle or they're doing a like, it's not like he's distracting me from the other members.
Yeah. No, sometimes I get that with like other groups. I'll be like, oh, I cannot help but only watch one member, and it's like always the member who's like the best dancer or whatever. And I'm like, okay, how do I watch the whole thing normally though?
Exactly.
But with Be First, I can actually like, even though Soto's my Oshi too, I'm like, I could just watch whoever's in the middle and have a good time and like not be distracted by whatever he's doing in the corner.
Yep. I agree. Also,
unless I want to be distracted, and then I will, and I'll watch him the whole time.
Classic. About the camera.
Yeah.
I know that you mentioned it, but I do like that it was like for the most part static, but I did like the difference between like, because especially for some shots of the dance performance, like there were times where like there was a lot of moving from the camera and from the members, and like
zooms. And you can't really see what's going on as well.
Right. So like the part where they're like leaning back and kicking, like that dance move, like obviously we could see most of them do it, but I think there was like a zoom in on Sota, and so I couldn't see everybody do it, and this one I could see everybody do it, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
I just like
the moving camera in this works really nicely.
Yeah.
So much so that I forgot that it was a moving camera until it moved, and I went, oh shit, I told you this was static.
Oh, that's so funny that these are the... Look at these spikes.
What, the Sota parts are the ones that are the most replayed? Color be surprised. It's because of me. It's because I'm replaying them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait. Actually, show that second one, the second peak. He's crazy on this. Like, let's see him do this again. Bro! How does he move like that? And obviously they all do it, but like, when he's in the middle, I'm looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the words to describe it. I'm not a dancer. I don't know dance all that well, but the way that he hits moves, it's like a snap.
It's popping. It's popping. That's what it is.
Popping? Okay.
He's I'm pretty sure that was like his main style, like pop lock style. I'm also not a dancer, so but no, like that's when he hits like a move like really sharp and really abruptly, that's popping.
And he does it with like
he's
everything.
Really good at it. Yeah, no, it's kind of just like baked into the way that he dances. I don't think he's doing it like consciously. I think he's just doing it because that's the way his body moves, which is really cool.
Yeah, he's just incredible to watch all the time. There was like a video, I think he was like, it was probably him like leading a class or like a lesson or something like that, and you know, everyone was on the floor dancing and he was like on like a kind of a stage. It wasn't really a stage, yeah. And I was watching him like go between like popping and like moving really like fluidly, and I was like, are you real? Are you a real person?
Are you a real person? No, he's a hologram. He's not real.
Not real at all.
That's what I have to tell myself.
For our sanity.
Yep.
for our sanity.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, they're crazy.
this outfit
Yeah, he looks
fucks.
great.
I love this outfit. I
He looks
love
great in red.
yes, he looks great in red, but I love that he matched like the red lettering on the shirt with the red pants like
They're stylish guys.
mhm. And then again, Junon. Junon just likes wearing shorts, I guess.
Bro's got his knees out all the time.
When you
It's like,
have
actually, my legs are too long for pants, so I'm gonna wear shorts.
and Yuhei's like, my legs are long enough for pants, so I'm gonna wear pants.
Yeah, he's like, actually, skill issue, I just buy longer pants. Because
Let's
they're really
see.
like the same height.
Yeah, they are. And then Monato.
Yeah, this screenshot
This,
is crazy, by the way.
yeah, this frame is funny, but I was actually gonna compliment him on his movement as well.
Yeah, no, he's Manato's a great dancer. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's kind of underrated as a dancer in this group because Sota exists. I think all of the other guys who are good dancers are kind of underrated in comparison. But like, obviously, Shunjo and Ryuhei are really good dancers, and so is
Yeah,
Manato.
yeah,
And like, obviously, the rest of them are too. But like, those four to me are like they shock me all the time.
yeah. It feels like it almost feels mean to like say stuff like that, but it's not like
No,
from like
because I
we're
mean,
not
none of them are bad dancers at
right.
this point. And like obviously they've all had different journeys with dance, especially like Junon like didn't dance at all before the first. And then which we'll see while we watch the first, he's, struggled through some of it because he was like, I cannot learn this that fast. But he got over it. And some dance practices, I watch him a lot. There's one specifically that I'll show you later, but I can't spoil it. Where I'm like, I'm watching Junon the whole time because I'm like, oh, your fluidity actually works really well for this song. Um, and I think
Yeah,
it's cool.
I
I
actually
think they
did
all have
notice
something to
that
offer.
when I was watching the mainstream dance performance again, every day. But I
Yeah,
was
big classic.
noticing when I was watching Junon that like he also moves like a current. Like it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah, no, like he's developing like his own. I don't know if it's just the because it's the way that he learned how to dance or what, but he connects moves together a lot more than some of the other members. Um, and I think it's cool. I think it
yeah.
adds a lot of texture and variety.
Yep. I like
There's a lot of people who could say like, "Oh, he's just not as good of a dancer," and I'm like, "Okay, that may be true, but
bad take.
I still think that what he does adds to the performance.
Yeah.
That's why he's there in the first place."
I think that not to be like that like and I'm not going to explain what I mean by that because you'll understand when I say what I say, but like I don't think this group, like obviously it would have worked no matter what because Sky High is Sky High and like but
Hmm.
these seven individuals together in a group, like it would not have been the same if even one member
No,
was different.
definitely. Yeah. Oh, especially again, I'm gonna keep saying it, but especially when you watch the first and you see the other guys who were at the end
Mm,
who could have been because B First was probably always going to be a 7 member group. Maybe it wasn't, and it was just like coincidence. But like, if you replaced any one member with any different member that was in the finals, the group would be completely different, like dynamic wise and skill wise. Like, not necessarily less skills or more skills, but just like different
yeah.
skills. So, yeah, it's very interesting to see how these specific 7 guys work together. I think that's why I like them so much.
Yeah, I very much value like individuality in a group. Like I've always,
Hmm.
like in my own life I've tried to be like an individual even if I was in a group. And so like getting into like K-pop and J-pop and C-pop and all this stuff, a lot of there's a lot of variety and stuff like that. So in some groups that I've watched and listened to, there's not a whole lot of variety when it comes to like individuality, and in other groups it's all over the place.
Yeah.
And I think it probably just depends on like the group, what they're like going for, and a bunch of other stuff, but I find myself being more attached to groups that have a lot of like personality and individuality.
Mhm. And man, they've got heaps of it here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
They
think
are.
that's honestly the whole point of them and the company was that they wanted to keep their individuality.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you talk about like BMSG and like the point of BMSG and Be Me and everything that Sky High has strived for with this company, with this group, um it gives me the like fuzzies in my chest, like like I'm
Mhm.
7 years old.
Yep. No, it's great. He's a great man. Obviously, he's got his flaws, but overall, I think he's a great man.
Yeah,
Nobody doesn't have flaws.
exactly. Everybody's got something, but it's it for me. And this is this is like approaching territory we don't have to go, but um
We could cut this out.
for me, it's about like I don't care if somebody's like perfect, like entirely perfect. It's their intentions, and like
Mhm.
they're trying to be the best that they can be, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but
Yeah.
it's not like they don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
And
He
that's
definitely gives a fuck.
he gives so many fucks. That one
At least 7 of them.
that one video you showed me for SMS,
Yep.
where it cut to him and he
Watching
was like,
him,
yeah.
yep. Watching him watch the boys perform on stage is a show in itself. And we're going on such a tangent and I don't care, but like I love watching him be happy and proud of them. It's beautiful. God.
Mainstream.
It just hit me what we're about to watch.
I already forgot what this one looks like. Oh yeah, this is the blue one. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this one is the green and
Yeah,
orangey.
that's the green one. Yeah. A little bit of backstory for me as I'm dying. I'm dying. For me personally, is that this video, I hope and pray when I get my like personal YouTube rewind of like the videos I've watched most in the year, even though I only found this in like July, I think this will be like my number one watched video of the year
Oh my god.
because I just kept watching. Like sometimes I would watch it like 10 times in a row. Like absolutely feral, unhinged behavior. I was just like absolutely enamored with the way that this dance looks.
Okay. Another break real fast because I have to show you. This is what I do at night. Okay.
Yeah.
I go, well, not the political shit.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'll go to a mix.
Yeah.
And here, let me do this. I'll go to a mix and just like let everything play. Okay, we don't need
Yep.
that right now. I'll let everything play up until I think usually when it gets to the NCT videos, that's when I'm like, yeah, let me go find a different mix. So I'll watch it all the way through. So like I'll watch um,
Yeah.
couple wavy ones, but like for the most part, all of the Be First and SMS and BMSG videos, and then I'll go here. We'll click out of this. I'll go here, and I'm like, oh, another mix, and it's like the same 10 songs, and I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. Like it's
You're like,
literally
okay,
all the
yes, I
same
will watch
stuff.
East versus West again.
Like literally, and then birthday again. Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
I've never looked at a YouTube rewind before, but mine's probably gonna look crazy.
Yeah, no, I watched yeah, specifically the mainstream. I I don't know what it is about the mainstream dance practice. But like I could not get enough of it. And I mean maybe it'll hit you too and you'll see it and you'll understand what I mean. But
Imagine it's
like
Masterplan that hits me like that.
well, that's the thing is they both did at the same time. So there was a period of time where I was just learning Be First. I didn't know which videos to watch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just watch these two dance practices back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I was sick of it and I wanted to do something else, which is sometimes like 5 times each, 10 times each, like it
Classic.
stupid numbers and I would just keep going back and forth. Maybe I just really like Sota and Reina's choreography together.
Maybe.
True Sota Oshi, you know?
Exactly. Um, this one, mainstream was the one where they're wearing the sparkly shirts in the performance, right? Okay.
Yes.
This is the one that I was talking about with Junon and him having like really fluid movements. So I'm gonna be trying
You're
to
gonna be
see.
looking.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, on his part that goes like this.
Yeah, that part. And there's a part where it's like a transition in the performance video where it's like kind of zooming in on him and then everybody else is changing formations and then he jumps in at the end and he's doing something and I was like, I like whatever the hell
I was
you're
like,
doing
oh,
right there.
I like this
I
guy.
like this guy. Okay.
We
gotta match it. Such a
I
good
love
song.
this silly song.
God, they're so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 4K camera. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I love the static for this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's incredible. Even this thing, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
On monitor just comes out there like, okay, hey. And then he's like, actually, I'm gonna go wrong. And then he does. I love that transition. They all part and
Yes.
Yuhei comes down the middle. I love the energy in this part of choreography.
Yes. I love that line move that they do.
Uh-huh. It's stuff like this too, and they all just stop and they're just like, okay. I love how many traveling moves are in this choreography.
Yeah. They're always moving.
Oh, and this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's crazy.
God.
So enamored with that.
We show you the new standard.
I remember when I saw this for the first time, I gasped.
Literally, like, I showed this to my mom because I was freaking out. I was like, can you look at this and tell me that they're real? And she's like, I don't think they are. Oh, and this part too. Ah.
We mainstream.
Like, okay.
God. Dude. Okay. So there's a couple of things because I don't want to forget. It was in this one and in the last one when they do like a jump into the next like formation or, you know, part of the move or whatever. The way that they make it seem like they're just like kind of being they're it's like they're going at like 0.8 speed instead of 1.
Yeah, no. Their jumps are really clean and they're all so in sync.
Yeah, it's super in sync, but like there's something it just feels like they're jumping slower or they're in
Yeah.
the air for longer than,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like, how are you doing that?
I'm like, how did you do that?
How are you doing this?
They like actually float a little bit. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Especially Sota, and I'm gonna keep saying it.
Um, no, I loved the static, like the fully static for this one, because I feel like in the mainstream performance video there was a whole lot of movement from the
There
camera.
was a lot of zooming in too.
Yeah, that's the thing, like the zooming. So I didn't get to see everybody do all of the moves. So like getting to see members do some of the other, like some of the moves that I had seen like only a couple of them do. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." Like, "Oh, okay, I like seeing the whole picture." And not that the video isn't good. Like I know that there's like artistic reasons for like the movement of the camera and everything. And I do like it. I do like it a lot. But like for simply seeing the choreography, I love the static.
Yeah, I love a static cam in the dance practice room. Everybody's just doing the dance, the camera's just set up, and that's it. Like they're my favorite types of videos.
They're so good in this part right
Yeah,
here.
even just scrubbing through, like seeing the formations change just through scrubbing is like I love the way that they don't just walk to a new position. Like they do moves and then you're like, "Holy shit, they're in a different formation." Which I know is like, well, of course. But like I don't know, the way they do it is especially nice.
And
it happens in mainstream or in Masterplan too.
Right. The way that they move together, like they are using the whole floor for this. And they move as like a unit. So like even if they're being like spread out, like when they're more spread out, like they are like here or here for the line move or anything like that. Not those parts, because like there's only there's only so much movement you can do as a group when you're a line. But for everything else, like this formation, when they're here and they spread out here and then they go to the right and then further in with let me see, is this, no, it's not, where
No,
Sota,
the Sota Ryoki part. Yeah, it's Sota finishes his part, and then Ryoki comes out around the side to the front, and then brings the whole formation to the other side. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. You can see why I watched this 800 million times.
Yeah, I mean,
because every time you watch it, you'll find something new. You have to watch it at least 8 times. Once for each member, and then once as a whole picture.
Exactly.
That's the bare minimum.
Exactly. Which is what I will be doing after we, stop recording today.
Yeah.
Something I don't remember if I said it in the last when we were, watching the performances for this video, but I'll say it now. And if I repeated myself, then oh well. So this is this song and Masterplan are the ones that Sota and Reina worked on together, right?
Yes.
Okay. So something I noticed in both of them is that, not that I'm a choreographer or a dancer or anything like that, but the moves that they choose and the way that the formations that they choose and everything, like every little thing that they choose to do for each of these is not what I'm expecting at all. Like especially for Masterplan, like the amount of like very small, like subtle movements that they do, I'm like, this is such a huge fucking song. Like I'm expecting them to be like all over the place, and Sota's like, no.
Well, see, it's interesting that you say that because there's 2 videos that Sota and Reina do together where they're like break down the choreography and they talk about it. And in one of the 2, I don't remember which one, Sota says something like, when you're performing on a big stage, everybody expects you to do big moves, but sometimes what the choreography calls for is tiny little moves that sometimes you can't even see unless you're looking really closely. But even if we're performing on like a big stage, I still want to put those in because that's what fits the song, in my opinion. So like he's like, even if you can't see what we're doing from all the way in the back of the dome, he doesn't care because that's the way he wanted to choreograph it. So he's gonna do it that way. He's not gonna make his choreography different just be based on the size of the stage that they're on, kind of a thing.
You're in my walls and I'm in cool. Sota's brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. I think there was another part that I was like particularly like, oh wow. Yes, yes, yes.
We show you the new standard. Mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainstream.
So that whole part right there where it was Ryoki and then Shunto behind him, that part obviously looked a lot different in the performance video because they like did a zoom on Shunto.
Zoomed in on Shunto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't see that he was just like still there.
Literally right there.
still literally right there. So that was really
Yeah.
cool to see. I liked seeing all of the differences between the two, like what it would look like seeing them perform this live. Which,
Yeah.
speaking of which,
Be first world tour.
I can't believe it took us 2 songs to talk about it.
Literally.
I did want to say, so unfortunately there were so many comments on like videos, like the video that I just posted and the post that I made about the tour. I appreciate that so many of y'all want us to be able to see Be First together, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't know if they're going to be anywhere close to Texas. I honestly don't see it. Like I see them coming to like
positive.
I think I can probably see them doing like 4 or 5 American shows, like North American shows.
Maybe. I think about North American shows and I'm like the only shows that I can count on are LA and New York.
Yeah. That's what people
It's
that's what a
really
lot
the
of people
only
were
thing
saying.
I can count on.
Yeah, and if it's only 2 shows then like I'm SOL and if they
Yeah.
have another world tour, I'll try to make it to that one, but like trying to go
we just have to go to Japan.
Yeah, we have to go to
We gotta
Japan.
go to the dome.
We have to go to we have to be there for 2 months, 3 months.
Yep.
We have to go to Fest.
Go to every dome concert.
And every
my God,
dome.
Fest too. Yep. Fest was 3 days, 6 shows this year, 2 shows a day.
We have to go.
Yeah. I know, we do have to go. I would love to go.
Me talking about how going to New York is expensive and we're like, yeah, let's just go to the Japan.
Let's just go to Japan.
Let's just go to a different country.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to go to a different country regardless.
True.
They're not coming to Toronto.
Can you
I have to
imagine
renew
though?
my passport. Oh, if they go to Toronto, I will literally be the most insufferable person you've ever met in your life. I will quite literally never shut up.
Oh my
I've been
god.
like, I replied to a Sky High tweet saying, "Please bring me to Toronto." Like, it's so serious.
It's so serious. No, that's the thing about like being into K-pop, J-pop, C-pop is that Texas is not on anybody's radar unless you're like 127. Who's the other one that comes here a lot? And Hypen comes here a lot.
P1 Harmony came this year.
P1 Harmony did come. That is true. Shocked the fuck out of me. Taemin having a show in Houston? Girl?
It's like, okay.
Are you sure you want to be here? No, I mean, I think having lived in Houston most of my life, I do think Houston is a very good hub for music, but a lot of times international music can be tricky because of it being in Texas. And if you don't know, Texas is very xenophobic.
Yeah.
We have a huge Asian population, but they're still really xenophobic. Extremely.
Oh, of course. Unfortunately, that's just America in a nutshell. And also Canada.
Yeah. White countries, you know. Colonized countries, I should say.
Yeah.
Anyway. Preaching to the choir.
Anyway. A little bit of a tangent. Man, I love Be First.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And then... Oh, right. This at the end, after they do the line. So So that transition where they went into this formation, that's another thing that I really liked that I noticed is that like they weren't just like moving to move, like they weren't just like what you said earlier, just like walking to their next spot. They exploded out of they exploded out of their last formation and like were doing like, you know, crazy shit to get into the new formation.
They were like, turn it up, let's fuck it up. And they did.
Let's have a fucking party.
Turn that shit up. He's
mainstream.
The walk off. I mean, like, come on.
And then they just walk away. Like nothing just happened.
Come on. Insanity.
They're crazy.
Oh my god. That's such a good song too. Like,
right?
I was probably dancing for the first listen through, but when I'm playing that song at work, I'm like, I actually have to turn it down because it's like so hype that I can't hear people talking to me while I'm at work.
No, real.
People talking to me, they're like, and I'm like, oh.
You're like, hold on, it mainstream. Yep.
Me with my headphones that I'm not supposed to have at work.
Yeah.
You got to do it for B first.
Exactly.
Literally been listening to B1 for the last 3 days.
Yeah, B1 album listen through and review coming soon.
Coming soon. I listened to it for the first time and oh my god, it's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Sid told me it was crazy and it's not that I didn't believe her, but holy shit. Okay. Masterplan. I'm nervous. I feel like I'm gonna lose my shit. I feel like I'm gonna lose it.
I lost my shit the first time.
Okay.
I love B first.
This one, I love the lighting that they chose for this one.
Yeah, I love the bar lights in the back. This one's crazy. It's also static.
Sick.
Like fully static. Even just this moving so. Bro.
The energy he has when he's singing and dancing.
Yeah, he's like an explosion.
Yeah.
Actual firecracker.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yep. The way they changed formations here. The fact that Junon doesn't move, but the formation moves around him.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh.
The footwork.
And they're so all over the place. Like, it doesn't feel like there's only 7 people dancing. It feels like there's 14.
I know. Oh my god, this part. Bro just broke his back. He's so crazy on this.
Oh, the stomping. Camera shaking. Oh.
Yeah! Wow. The way they play with, like, I don't know, like the movement of energy. It's such a weird way to say it.
No, I understand what you mean, though.
Yeah!
The footwork is crazy on this one.
Like, I'm actually gonna pass away. Oh, here it comes. Bro.
遥か昔から
I don't
確
know
か
how
な
they do
価値
it.
を探した足跡がその声が求めた答えは最初から全て聞こえてたそうさこれが Masterplan
Wow. Yeah, that part there where Sota like literally moves while he's jumping in midair. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yes. The hat.
I know it is our fate I know it is our fate
Oh. One thing I noticed about them in particular
Yeah.
is the way, like, and I don't know if this is like inherent or not, but for all of them, the attitude that they have, like that, like the, like, it's a better word for it, not sass, but like essentially sass that they put into these moves. I don't see that in a lot of groups.
No.
Like when
No,
they
I see what you
have,
mean.
when they have, let me say something. When they have cunty moves like this,
Yeah.
sometimes there's not enough like attitude in the movement, and I'm like, this would have been that much more like, holy shit, if they had
Yeah.
that. And I never feel that way when I'm watching Be First, or
No.
you know, I've seen other BMSG members dance.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they
It's
lack anything.
I think it's because of the individuality thing too. Like because they're allowed to express individuality in the way that they dance, they don't have to be so clean cut on every move. Sometimes when you're striving so much for like hitting the perfect move, you cut all of the personality out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas when you watch them do this, like even this last pose, like sure they're all hitting the same pose, but like they're not all hitting it the same way. Their feet aren't all in the same place, their arms aren't all at the same angle or whatever. They don't all move at the same exact speed. But like it doesn't matter
Right.
because like they're showing, I don't know, themselves.
Yeah. And it's like, because it's the same move, it doesn't feel out of place.
Mhm.
It's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm so excited about like the amount of attitude that they have in the dance that I forget everything else I was gonna say. The static cam does this choreography so many favors.
Yeah. The way they change formations in this, like I said it for the last one too, but like the way they change formations in this song is actually incredible. Like it's because I've watched the video of Sota and Reina talking about the choreography, but like there's one part, like there's a formation where it's like it's Junon's part or it's Yuhei's part, and they were talking about, oh, we don't know how to get this formation back into the right place to hit for the chorus, so they just decided to keep whoever was singing the part in the same place and have everybody else change the formation from them in the center to somebody else in the center while they're still singing their part. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
They're making it
And
work.
it looks great. It looks incredible.
Mm-hmm. What you were saying about the different energy levels, I was trying to think of like a way to say that too, because I noticed it in all of the videos today, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, the performances as well. But
Mm-hmm.
it just feels like for certain moves they have like so much like tension and like energy in their bodies,
Yeah.
and it feels like it's ready to explode when they're doing like those really like sharp, like powerful moves, and then it's like drawn all the way back for the more subtle moves.
Yeah.
And a word that I've been using a lot lately is dynamic, and this one especially feels extremely dynamic when it comes to the choreography.
Yeah. It definitely does.
God, they're so cool.
Okay, wait. Actually, I have to make you look at the it's probably like 2/3 in. It's like a Sota part. Um he or maybe it's Oh, actually, it might be the last chorus, actually. He jumps, and then I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I think it's
like around here somewhere.
around here, yeah. Because he's in the middle right now. Yeah, it's this right
Yeah,
here.
okay. Hold on.
How does he... Yeah, like he jumps and like almost double jumps in the air and then hits on like a shoulder on the beat like as soon as he lands. And I'm like, how did you do that?
He's got springs in his shoes.
No, literally. He literally double jumped like he's a video game character.
Yep.
Yeah, like there he's off the floor. He's still jumping. He's still on the up of the jump.
He's still on the up of the jump, and then he kicks out, and it gives him a little bit more momentum, and he stays in the air.
Yep.
Like, he's staying in the air for multiple seconds. He has not moved. He has not moved.
He's in the air. Like, I don't get it.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, he's only just touching the floor here. That was how many frames? Too many.
A lot. Too many. Oh my god, I just got whitewashed by my own camera, you know? Literally freaked out so much that my own camera was like, you're a ghost.
You died.
I died. Wow. Yeah, I like him.
Imagine.
Little Sota. I love him.
Yeah, you for the first time because I refuse to pay that shipping.
No, literally.
You are the only between the two of us. You are the one with the more BMSG be first stuff because $20 shipping is insane to me.
I know. I paid $20 shipping for this tiny little keychain and some stickers.
It was for your birthday though. You deserved it.
It was. I bought them on my birthday, so I needed this. Oh wait, I just kidding. Also the album.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was more than just some stickers in the.
Well, that's the thing is I actually ordered the keychain and the stickers from the BMSG shop, and I ordered the album from a music store. So in Japan, so I had to pay separate shipping on both of them.
$40 shipping.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yep.
Now I have it, and I can treasure it.
I am on Mercari all the time looking, and I see a whole bunch and they're not selling it for very expensive, but I'm like, that shipping, dog. Like there was there's
fees and stuff.
Yeah, the fees aren't so bad because they're based off of the price of the item. It's the shipping that really gets me because there's a crew that says you are my bestie, and somebody was selling one for 25 USD. But the shipping would have been 25 USD.
Literally. These are my sticker packs. I'm just doing a haul now.
And you have all of they have multiple sets, but there's a full set of photo cards that came with the album, right?
Yes, there is. There's 3 versions, I think, and I have 1 version, so I have 7.
Right. Because I was seeing people sell some of the different versions, and I was like, that's not what Sid has. What the fuck? Wow.
I have tiny Leo and tiny Ryuhei.
So cute.
My little guys.
Little guys.
Those were blind draws. So,
okay, that's what I was about to ask. Like, did you pick those, or
like,
were they?
Why'd you pick those?
I was like, those aren't those aren't your.
Those aren't my. Yeah, no, those are not my Oshis, but I still love them dearly. So.
I have to be honest. The hats and the hoodies up make it difficult for me to distinguish between Junon and Yuhei.
Okay, yeah, no. Yuhei's the one wearing the jersey, the basketball jersey, and the white pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Junon is he's got the tan. No, that's Manato actually.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're right because I noticed the.
Junon is that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It was probably the last one then, because they both had something over, like, covering their face essentially, and I was like,
I'm like, who the hell are you?
too tall, too tall.
Yep. Two tall guys dressed in all black, one wearing a hat and one with a hood, literally cinched over his face.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. I know that's the thing that people do when they're working out, but like, I can't see you. Who are you?
Yep.
No, their footwork in this one is absolutely bonkers. Like, the whole time, because they do like me almost calling it square dancing. It almost looks like they're square dancing, like, just dancing in a square.
Oh, when I was telling you last night or whatever, or 2 nights ago or whatever, about, you were telling me how stable Manato is live, and I was telling you, oh, there's a part where he was
oh yeah,
freaking out because his part where he sings has so much footwork that Reina put in, was like, oh, this looks so good here, and he's like, yeah, but I have to sing while I do this. And he still pulls it off. It's the how am I supposed to explain this? It's like the pre-chorus
in this video.
In this one. Yeah, and then Manato's part comes like right after this, and you'll see how much traveling.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, he's like, even Yoki's part too. Like, the fact that Reina was just like, no, but this looks cool, so we have to do it. And I'm like, we have to sing.
She's like, yeah, you can traverse across the whole stage while singing, right? Yeah. Hitting all these moves.
In the center, hitting all the footwork. You got it. And he does, actually.
He's just so good.
Yep. Man.
Yep. And again, they're moving like all together, like center, center, off to the right, off to the left, center, spread out.
Like, spread out, and then they come back together, and man.
They're just so good. Also, totally not the point, but whatever is going on in this practice room is sick as hell.
Yeah, that's literally the wall. I'm pretty sure there's windows behind.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, can I move in?
Yep. This looks cool as hell.
Can I move in? Can I install a kitchen? Can I just live here?
I'll sleep on the floor. It's a vibe.
Their building must look really fucking cool. Cause I mean,
yeah, I think this was before the building.
Oh, okay.
But and same with the other two. Those were in like, I think these are in like, I don't know if they're like rented places or whatever. I think the first dance practice we got in the new building was Blissful.
Okay.
But I'm not positive.
I still think their building is cool because we did see the some of the building in the
yeah.
I'm blanking.
It was all 3 videos were shot in the all 3, Marine, Gaia, and Sky were all filmed.
I think you only told me about Sky, so
Sky, yeah. That's in the CEO's office.
Naturally.
But I'm pretty sure they were all filmed in the building.
Yeah, that tracks. I wonder where Memoria was filmed though, because they had to do a lot of crazy shit for that scene.
Honestly, I think it's just in like either like one of the dance practice rooms or just like a big empty room, because I've seen some behind the scenes and there's just like there's a lot of green screening and light play, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, because like,
really
that video is like the only video where I'm like, is this shot in the building? Yeah, like, is this just like a studio? Like, you know.
Yeah.
But for Glitch, they were like in an office.
In like an office.
Yeah. No, but if I had the brains for it, I would have been an architect.
Oh, real. I love architecture.
Me too. I went on so far from the point. I went on an architecture tour in Chicago, and it was like the best thing.
Yep.
We were on a boat. It was great.
Love a boat.
Love a boat.
Man, I love boats.
Okay. Yep. And
Yeah,
then
let's
I
end
mean,
it.
honestly,
Oh,
even this frame right here. Sorry, I like looked at Shunto for a second.
I
This
know,
frame
he's
right
like,
here, he's so cool.
yeah, no, how does he bend like that?
He's like,
Shunto's a great dancer. He's really, I can't just say bendy, but I'm gonna. He's got like a
yeah,
lot more flow,
yeah. He's
and I think it's
very
cool.
like I use the word fluid and like moves like water
Hmm.
all of the time. But that, I mean,
Yeah,
what else? How else do you describe this?
yeah.
And it's so interesting because like you look at Sota and his specialty is not that, but he still does the flowiness really well. Like
Hmm.
relax
Yeah,
maybe?
literally.
Maybe relax. Yeah.
Here, wait. Let's just let them hit this pose and let's see it. Let's see it play out.
Yeah.
Cause they keep going. Oh yeah, fade out. Hell yeah.
Another walk away.
Yep.
Classic. Oh my god. Okay. Thank y'all for hanging with us and watching this video. I do appreciate it. Thank you for, giving me suggestions. I give them directly to Sid so that Sid knows what to prioritize and like what we should react to next.
I
Um,
also read the comments.
Sid also reads the comments. I just get notifications about them, so sometimes I see them first.
Yep.
But yeah, thank y'all for, showing the love all the time. The last couple videos have really popped off, which me and Sid were actually like tweaking about before we started recording. We were like, it's just really cool like that y'all want to watch us. I mean, I know it has more to do with BE:FIRST than it has to do with us,
Oh,
but
well, of course.
I
But
do
hey, we're here
appreciate.
too.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here to learn. Sid's also here to learn, but Sid knows a lot more than I do. So, which a lot of you guys are surprised about. So, shout out Sid.
Yes, I'm impressing the masses with my knowledge.
Impressing J Bestie.
Yep.
That's what we do this for actually. This is not for BE:FIRST at all. It's for J Bestie.
Yep.
I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure anything you want me to know, anything you want Sid to know, anything you want to say to us personally, you can leave it in the comments. You can subscribe to never miss when I post again, but I'm not your mom, so you don't have to do shit. And please look forward to a lot more videos. I've been, other than last week, Sid and I have been recording weekly. We've got a lot of stuff slated. Sid has a lot of stuff planned out already. We're gonna start planning the first reaction sometime soon, because especially with the tour announcement.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also going to be planning the review for B1.
Yes.
So yeah, look forward to those things. Hopefully I'll be getting videos out quicker. Like I want to start posting every few days and rather than once a week. I feel like that's just better for me to get multiple videos out in a week. But, it'll just depend on like what I've got going on and all that stuff. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in and we will see you guys next time.